Okay, let's unpack this. You're a creator, right? You're pouring hours, maybe even days, into crafting truly incredible YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You've done everything the gurus tell you. You've absolutely nailed the content. Maybe hired a designer for thumbnails that practically scream, "Click me,"
They look amazing.
and come up with titles so clever and catchy they bounce around in your head long after you've seen them. You upload, you wait, and you look at your analytics.
And the views, they're just sitting there.
Exactly. Maybe single digits, maybe double if you're lucky. It feels like you're putting on a Broadway show in a theater with like 3 people in the audience.
It's so disheartening. It really is the reality for so many talented people on YouTube. The platform is just, it's a vast ocean, incredibly crowded, content fighting for attention, standing out, getting discovered by the right people, breaking through that noise. It often feels less like a science and more like, I don't know, some kind of digital magic trick.
Or just pure luck.
Right. Or luck, you need something to get those view numbers climbing consistently.
Exactly. You feel lost in the algorithm. And that's precisely why this source material we're diving into today caught our eye. It felt so relevant. It's a guide titled YouTube Growth with Custom GPTs,
Oh.
a viral strategy by Srinidhi Ranganathan. And the subtitle is key: How to Get YouTube Channel Views Using Custom GPTs. Leaked Guide, 2025 edition.
Okay, leaked guide. Interesting angle.
Right. Now, this guide is presenting something pretty intriguing. It's positing what it calls a new backdoor to more views that nobody's teaching.
A backdoor, huh?
Yeah. And the core component of this alleged new strategy, custom GPTs.
Okay, so custom GPTs. We're talking about those personalized AI chatbots you can build on platforms like OpenAI's ChatGPT.
Exactly. But the guide frames them very specifically. Not as general-purpose assistants, but as tools engineered for YouTube growth.
So it's suggesting creators can basically build their own dedicated AI chatbot, one that isn't just passive, but actively works for them.
Right, precisely. The source material describes this custom GPT, once you set it up right, as potentially becoming your AI publicist, constantly promoting your work.
Okay, an AI publicist.
Or your video expert on demand, ready to share your knowledge. Or even your interactive YouTube promoter, directly engaging with potential viewers.
Wow. So it's actively out there promoting.
That's the idea presented. And what's particularly fascinating here, and a core promise the guide really emphasizes, is the level of automation and directness.
Go on.
This isn't just about having an AI summarize your videos, you know. It's about creating a tool that is programmed to, and I'm quoting loosely here, talk about your videos, recommend them, and bring real humans to your channel.
Okay, bringing real humans. That's the key phrase.
Totally. And the claim that really makes you pause is that once set up, it supposedly runs 247 forever.
Forever. Wow. Okay, that's a bold claim. The idea of a passive, always-on promotional engine.
Working tirelessly for your channel while you're busy making the next video or even just sleeping.
Yeah.
It's incredibly compelling, right? Especially for any creator facing the grind of constant promotion.
Absolutely. Sounds like a dream.
So our mission in this deep dive is to really immerse ourselves in this specific guide. We're going to break down the strategy it meticulously outlines, step by step.
Okay.
We want to understand exactly what Ranganathan is proposing, focusing specifically on the potential benefits and the positive strategy presented in this material.
Got it. So we're looking at the what if this works as described angle.
Exactly. Like a friend sharing some wild new ideas they just read about over coffee, you know, exploring the potential without getting sidetracked by like external debates right now.
Makes sense. And this guide definitely presents a very specific proactive approach. It's about leveraging AI for channel growth in a way that, it shifts the focus.
How so?
Away from just hoping the unpredictable algorithm somehow favors you and moves towards actively building your own AI-powered distribution channel, your own discovery tool.
Taking back some control.
Exactly. Taking a measure of control back. That seems to be the core idea.
Okay, let's dive right into understanding this core concept in more detail then, and the initial setup steps outlined in the guide. Step 1 is foundational, understanding what a custom GPT can do for YouTube, specifically within this strategy.
Right. And the guide is super clear from the get-go. This isn't just creating a chatbot for fun or, general knowledge.
No messing around.
No. It is explicitly positioned and configured to be an active, automated promotional tool for your YouTube channel. It goes way beyond just casual conversation.
Right, it lists some very specific functions that define its role here. For example, it can be programmed to talk to people about topics in your niche.
Okay.
So if your channel is all about, say, sustainable urban gardening,
Gotcha.
the GPT can engage users in conversations about composting or companion planting or dealing with city pests, whatever your videos cover.
And while it's having those conversations,
Yeah.
this is the crucial part, the guide details. It is programmed to recommend your videos as helpful content.
Ah, there it is. The promotional engine.
Exactly. The AI isn't just a source of info on urban gardening. It's a source that knows your channel's videos are the best resources for that info.
Yes. So it's not just passively answering. It's designed to actively guide them to your playlists and links. The interaction is meant to lead the user directly into your content ecosystem, recommending a specific video, linking to a relevant playlist.
Or pointing them to your channel page for more resources, maybe.
Exactly. And furthermore, the guide points out it can answer questions based on your YouTube content.
Now that sounds powerful, because think about it.
Yeah.
Imagine someone has a very specific question, something you answered in like minute 17 of a 30-minute tutorial video.
Right. Finding that is a pain.
Totally. Instead of that person needing to scrub through the whole thing, the GPT, if it's trained on your transcripts or good summaries you provide, it could potentially just give a direct, concise answer instantly.
And then link the video for the full context.
Exactly. Here's the quick answer, and if you want the full demo, watch this at timestamp X.
That is incredibly smart. It immediately provides value pulled from the knowledge already in your video library. Makes your long-form stuff more accessible, searchable, in a conversational way.
And as the source emphasizes again and again, a key benefit is the automation, the continuous availability.
The 247 thing.
Right. This tool is working for you, providing answers, recommending content, guiding users all the time, and that forever claim. It highlights that once the system is set up, it supposedly needs minimal ongoing effort compared to constant manual promotion.
Yeah, relative effort.
It's perpetually working to potentially bring in viewers while you're focused on creating or, doing literally anything else.
So it's positioning the custom GPT as this tireless, ever-present digital assistant. Its sole focus, facilitating discovery and driving traffic back to your YouTube channel.
Pretty much. It acts as an automated first point of contact for people interested in the topics you cover.
Okay, so once you grasp the potential of these AI assistants for YouTube growth, as the guide describes it, step 2 is about choosing a strong, focused video theme for your GPT.
Yes, focus is key here, according to the guide. It stresses aligning the GPT directly with a specific niche or theme your channel covers.
Why is that so important?
Well, the idea is that a general, unfocused AI trying to cover everything won't be nearly as effective or, frankly, trustworthy as one tailored to a specific subject area, an area where your videos provide the actual answers in depth.
Makes sense. Be the expert AI for that topic.
Exactly. And the guide gives some great concrete examples to illustrate this, like really specific.
Okay, like what?
Like if your channel is all about fitness workouts, nutrition, recovery, your GPT shouldn't be rambling about finance.
Right, in your lane.
It should be specialized. Maybe called something immediately recognizable like an AI gym coach GPT.
Okay, AI gym coach GPT. I like it. Clear.
Or if your videos cover personal finance, investing strategies, budgeting tips, your GPT could be named and focused as a Money Master GPT.
Money Mr. GPT, yeah, or for tech channels.
If you're the go-to for fixing common tech problems or software tutorials, your GPT could be branded something like a Fix-It GPT, your tech troubleshooter.
Fix-It GPT. These names aren't just catchy, are they? They immediately communicate the purpose.
That's the point. They tell the user exactly what kind of value they can expect from interacting with it. And this leads to the core principle Ranganathan highlights here.
Which is?
The GPT must feel useful, even to someone who hasn't seen your videos yet.
Okay, useful up front. Why is that utility presented as so important for attracting new viewers, people who don't know you?
Because, according to the guide's logic, it massively lowers the barrier to entry. Think about it. Someone might not be searching for your channel name on Google or YouTube. They don't know you exist yet.
Right, they're searching for a problem.
Exactly. They're searching for solutions, how to do push-ups correctly, how to set up a budget, why is my Wi-Fi slow? If they stumble upon a useful AI tool designed specifically to help with that exact problem, they're much more likely to interact with it, even if they've never heard of you. The utility pulls them in.
Okay, the usefulness is the hook.
And if that useful tool is seamlessly integrated with your content, providing valuable answers or guidance from your videos, it serves as a natural, non-salesy bridge to discovering your channel.
Ah, so you're offering a free, helpful service first.
Powered by your expertise, which then naturally points back to the source of that expertise, your videos.
That makes perfect sense within this strategy. You lead with genuine value, positioning your content as the ultimate resource for the help they were seeking, not just asking for views up front.
Exactly. Which brings us naturally to step 3, where the rubber meets the road.
All right, let's get practical.
Creating your custom GPT and, crucially, making it plug your channel effectively.
Okay, the how-to.
This is presented as the technical core. The guide outlines the steps. Go to chat.openai.com/GPTs, click Create a GPT.
Seems simple enough, but I bet the devil's in the details.
Oh, for sure. Ranganathan immediately gets into the critical details that turn a generic AI into this specific YouTube growth tool. Naming it smartly, like we discussed, is part of it.
Like the daily fitness coach by your name example.
Yeah, using your name or brand. It connects the AI back to you, the creator. It reinforces that this isn't some random AI, it's your AI assistant, powered by your expertise.
Right, branding matters. But what's the most crucial part here?
According to the guide, the absolute brain of the operation is the instructions section during the GPT creation. This is where you program its core directives, its behavior.
Okay, the prompt engineering part.
Exactly. And the source gives us the absolute foundational instruction, the heart of this whole strategy. It's a directive you embed that tells the AI, basically. You are a helpful assistant that answers questions and always suggests relevant YouTube videos by your channel link when users ask related things.
Always suggests your videos. Okay, that's the key constraint.
It fundamentally redirects the AI's primary function. Its goal isn't just information. It's designed to be helpful while simultaneously steering users towards your content as the source for that help or for more depth.
Embedding promotion into its core purpose.
You got it. And to make this recommendation process smart and relevant, the guide says you need to train the AI on your specific content.
How do you do that?
It involves pasting your most helpful video titles and links into the instructions or configuration. It even suggests potentially training it with summaries and scripts, too.
Ah, so you're feeding it your knowledge base.
Absolutely vital. You're essentially distilling the essence of your channel's expertise, your best content, the links to access it, into the GPT's understanding. Without this, how would it know which of your videos are relevant?
It wouldn't. It'd just be guessing or pulling random stuff.
Exactly. And they provide a crystal clear example in the guide that really shows how this explicit instruction works. You're not just hoping the AI figures it out. You can directly map queries to recommendations.
What's the example?
It's simple but effective. Whenever someone asks about morning workouts, suggest https://watchv.abc123.
Ah, so direct mapping. If X, then recommend Y.
This level of explicit mapping gives creators an incredible degree of control over that user journey within the AI. You decide which videos are most relevant, most valuable, maybe most likely to lead to subscribing for specific questions.
You're programming it to be your channel's curated advocate.
Perfectly put. Ready to serve up exactly the right piece of content when a relevant topic comes up. It's a powerful way to ensure the AI aligns with your goals.
Okay, so we've understood the potential, picked a focus, built and programmed the GPT with our video links and instructions. What's next? People need to find this thing, right?
Exactly. Step 4 shifts focus entirely from creation to distribution, promoting your GPT as a YouTube companion. You built it, but yeah, it won't bring views if nobody knows it exists.
Makes sense. Build it and they will come. Doesn't usually work online.
Not without promotion. The guide emphasizes that building it is only half the battle. The other half, getting it in front of potential users, you need to share it widely.
And how should you position it?
Clearly as a free tool.
Yeah.
But the guide even suggests framing it less as a tool and more as a gift to your audience.
A gift. I like that framing.
Yeah, it highlights the value being freely offered. It feels more authentic, less like, overt self-promotion.
Yeah, less spammy. Does it give examples of how to phrase the promotion?
It does. Great examples that embody this gift idea. Things like, ask my AI coach your fitness doubts. See? Benefit-oriented.
Okay, focuses on what the user gets.
Or, need content tips? Talk to my free AI assistant. Again, direct help offered.
Or for that tech channel, maybe use this AI to plan your next coding project.
Exactly. All these phrases state the benefit up front. And the guide doesn't just say promote it. It gives a whole list of where to share the link.
Okay, practical locations, like where?
Leveraging your existing footprint first. Places linked to your YouTube presence, like adding the link to your YouTube About section.
Obvious place, yeah.
Embedding it in pinned comments on relevant videos, making it super visible there.
Good spot. What else?
Including it prominently in your video descriptions, utilizing all that real estate you already control on YouTube itself.
Right, maximizing YouTube visibility.
Yeah.
But what about beyond YouTube?
Definitely expand. The guide recommends putting the link in places like your Instagram and Twitter bios.
Okay, cross-platform promotion.
And even sharing it in relevant online communities like Facebook groups or Reddit forums, but, carefully.
Yeah, got to be careful not to spam those places. Add real value.
Absolutely. The underlying strategy is clear, though. Integrate the GPT link everywhere your target audience might be.
So the goal is drive traffic to the AI tool,
with the explicit understanding that the AI tool is designed and programmed to then efficiently drive interested traffic back to your YouTube channel.
creating multiple entry points into your content world with the GPT as a sort of interactive guide.
Exactly. A personalized hub that guides users based on their needs, using your videos as the solution. You're turning your whole online presence into a funnel for this AI assistant.
Now, step 5 introduces something. Well, maybe less obvious, presented in the guide. Optimizing the GPT itself for search. It says, yes, it can rank 2.
This is fascinating, right? It extends beyond just you pushing the link out. It taps into organic discovery through search engines.
So the GPT itself can show up on Google.
That's the claim. The guide points out that OpenAI GPTs can potentially be indexed by Google and other search engines, which means your custom GPT could become a discoverable asset in its own right.
Separate from your YouTube channel ranking.
Potentially, yeah. So if someone goes to Google and searches for, best beginner workout tips,
My AI Gym Coach GPT might show up in the results.
that's the potential described. And the tactics suggested to achieve this. Pretty straightforward, basic SEO.
Like what?
Add keywords in the name and description of your GPT when you create it.
Okay, so just like website SEO, but
Yeah.
for the GPT itself.
Okay.
Got it. Does it give examples of keywords?
Yeah, examples of keyword-rich phrases to include. Things like free AI video planner for a channel about video strategy.
Makes sense.
Or ask YouTube questions with this AI tool to position it as a resource for platform advice.
Okay.
Or best YouTube strategy assistant for a GPT focused on growth techniques.
So by adding these relevant keywords that people might actually search for?
You are, according to the guide, increasing the chances that your specific niche-focused GPT will show up in organic search results for those queries on Google or wherever.
And the payoff. The desired outcome here.
It's significant as presented. The guide claims that by doing this, your GPT will start showing up for searches like how to get more YouTube views GPT or best budgeting AI or tech troubleshooting chatbot, things people actually search for.
Okay, so people find the GPT via search.
And the crucial part that closes the loop, when users find that specific GPT through search and interact with it, guess who it recommends? You.
So it creates this passive inbound channel.
Exactly. People are actively searching Google for help on a topic you cover. They find your AI tool designed for that exact topic, and that tool acts as a direct bridge, funneling them straight to your relevant YouTube videos.
Wow, that's like having a little AI billboard for your channel sitting on Google search results, constantly working to funnel interested people to your content library 24/7.
Just because they were looking for help you provide, it adds a whole new layer of passive, intention-based discoverability, leveraging the AI's ability to appear in general web searches.
Taking this idea of AI promotion even further, step 6 outlines scaling it up. Create multiple GPTs for each playlist or topic.
Yeah, the guide makes it clear the vision isn't necessarily just one AI assistant for your whole channel, especially if your channel covers different things.
So it's about tailoring the AI experience more.
Exactly. If your channel covers multiple distinct topics or has well-defined separate playlists, the guide suggests building a dedicated custom GPT for each of those distinct areas.
Okay, give me an example. Let's say my channel covers, motivational speaking, study techniques, and product reviews. 3 different pillars.
Right. Following Ranganathan's strategy, you wouldn't try to make one single GPT juggle all 3. You'd build separate, specialized GPTs.
So one for each.
Yeah, maybe a motivation coach AI trained only on your motivational content.
Okay.
A study with Me GPT focused just on your study tips and productivity videos.
Right.
And maybe a Smart Shopper GPT programmed specifically with info and links from your product reviews.
That actually makes a lot of strategic sense. Each GPT becomes a specialist.
Deeply trained only on the relevant videos for that topic. A user interested in study tips doesn't get bothered with motivation stuff, and vice versa. More relevant experience.
And what's the claimed benefit of building this? And what does the guide call it? A mini GPT army.
Yeah, or an AI network. The benefit presented is that each specialized GPT provides highly relevant recommendations, maybe suggesting 2 to 5 specific videos and linking back to users interested in that particular sub-niche.
So they're all working at the same time.
Silently working, as the guide puts it, to bring in views from different angles, attracting different segments of user interests.
It's like having multiple highly trained virtual assistants, each an expert in one part of your channel, all driving traffic back to the main hub.
By providing tailored, valuable interactions, this multi-pronged approach theoretically increases the overall footprint and the chances of capturing different user interests.
People searching for very specific things within your broader library.
And because the recommendation from that specialized GPT is so targeted, the logic is they're more likely to click through and watch.
Okay, so we've covered the concept, focus, building, programming, promoting, SEO, even scaling with multiple GPTs. Now, the crucial bit for any strategy: how do we know if it's actually working? Step 7 is tracking the traffic, know what works.
Absolutely essential. Measurement is key, and the guide stresses monitoring performance to see which parts of your AI army are effective.
You need to know what's driving traffic. How does it suggest tracking?
Implementing methods for tracking clicks from your GPT links. This includes using trackable links like from Bitly or Rebrandly for the main public link you share for the GPT itself.
Okay, tracking clicks to the GPT. What about clicks from the GPT to your videos?
Critically, when you program the GPT to recommend specific video links, the guide says use UTM links.
UTM links, those little tracking codes you add to URLs.
Exactly. So when someone clicks a video link inside your GPT that has a UTM code, your YouTube Studio Analytics can tell you that view came specifically from that AI assistant.
Perfect. Isolates the traffic source. So what specific metrics does the guide say to watch?
Several key things. First, track the GPT clicks from gpt.openai.com. That tells you how many people are actually accessing your GPT in the first place. Measures your promotion effectiveness.
Okay, top of the funnel for the GPT itself. Then what?
Then, inside YouTube Studio, watch for view spikes on GPT-linked videos. Are the specific videos your GPT recommends seeing more views after you started promoting it?
Makes sense. Correlation.
And importantly, retention from GPT-sent traffic. Are people coming from the GPT actually watching the videos?
Right, not just clicking and leaving. Are they engaged viewers?
High retention suggests that the GPT is doing a good job matching users with relevant content, quality traffic.
So putting all this together.
It gives you clear, actionable insights, as the guide notes. It shows which GPTs are winning and which ones need tweaks.
Optimization data.
Exactly. You can see which thematic GPTs or promotion channels work best. Maybe promote the winners more or refine the instructions for the underperformers.
It turns it into an iterative process, not just set and forget. Use data to improve the AI assistance over time.
Precisely. Growth, even AI-driven growth, needs ongoing monitoring and adjustment.
Speaking of ongoing, step 8 in the guide addresses maintenance. Update your GPT monthly with new videos.
Yeah, this is vital. The guide correctly points out your custom GPT isn't magically connected to your YouTube feed. It won't automatically know about new uploads.
Right, it only knows what you told it initially.
So, if you want it to be a current, comprehensive expert, you need to manually refresh its knowledge base with your latest work. Proactive maintenance.
How does that work? Just paste in a new link?
Pretty much. The process described is every time you upload a video, add it inside your GPT's memory.
Okay.
This means going back into the GPT's configuration or instructions, adding the new video details and link. You might need to update training with new titles or insights. Tell the GPT what the video is about, what topics it covers, how it's relevant, just like the initial training.
So it can recommend your newest, best stuff.
Yeah.
Keeps the AI fresh.
Exactly. Not just circulating older videos forever. And the guide includes a bonus tip here. They call it clickbait gold.
Ooh, clickbait gold. What is it?
It's a specific phrase you can program the GPT to use when it recommends a new video you just added. Make the AI say something like, "Here's a brand new video my creator just released. You'll love this."
Huh. Okay, I can see how that might work. Direct, enthusiastic, timely.
Delivered within the conversation, feels personalized and current.
Leverages the AI's conversational style to build excitement for the new upload. Simple tweak, but potentially effective for driving those initial views.
Framed as a personal recommendation from the helpful AI they're already talking to.
All right, finally, the guide introduces a potentially more advanced step. Step 9. Use your GPT in paid campaigns. And it makes a bold claim. Insanely cheap views.
Yeah, this moves beyond organic and explores using ad spend, but differently. Driving traffic to the AI assistant, not directly to a video.
Okay, how does that ad concept work?
Run an Instagram or YouTube ad, but instead of a normal video ad, it leads users to the GPT. With a prompt like, ask this AI what video to watch next based on your mood, try free.
So the ad promotes the interactive tool, not specific content.
Exactly. The flow is, user sees auto clicks because they're intrigued by the AI helping them choose their lead to your custom GPT.
Then what happens in the GPT?
The GPT interacts conversationally, asks about their interests, their mood, what they want to learn. Based on that input, it suggests a video from your library that's super relevant to them.
And then the user clicks that personalized recommendation.
Clicks the link, watches the video, and the guide says, boom, organic boost.
Okay, so the view happens after the AI interaction. What's the perceived benefit here? Why insanely cheap?
Ranganathan claims it feels personal, like Netflix for your channel. It's different from a generic ad. The user gets a tailored recommendation from an interaction based on their input.
Which could lead to higher engagement, more likely to actually watch.
That seems to be the logic. Higher conversion from click to engaged view because the recommendation is so relevant at that moment.
So the insanely cheap views claim is about the cost per qualified engaged viewer.
That appears to be the implication. Paying to bring someone into this personalized AI experience might yield more actual watch time per dollar spent compared to standard video ads that get clicks but maybe low retention.
So paying for a dynamic experience that helps them find the perfect video, potentially leading to better viewers at a lower effective cost.
It's presented as a different, potentially more efficient model for paid promotion, using the AI as a personalized discovery layer between the ad and the content.
Wow. Okay, that's a really comprehensive, multifaceted strategy laid out in this guide, from the basic concept to scaling and even paid ads.
It certainly positions custom GPTs as a potentially powerful and maybe underrated tool specifically for YouTube creators looking to proactively grow.
And the conclusion of the guide really hammers this home. It sums up the whole ethos. It urges creators, don't just post videos.
But deploy an AI army. It's very evocative language.
It really is, and it explicitly contrasts this proactive approach with creators stuck praying for the algorithm to favor them.
Right, passively waiting. The implication is, if you follow this guide, you're different. You are not most creators.
You're presented as taking deliberate action, using tech to control your content's destiny. And the guide wraps up by listing the core advantages again.
Like, you control the viewer journey by programming the AI's recommendations.
You offer value, not spam, because the AI tool itself is useful.
And you scale smarter, not harder, using automated assistants working 24/7.
And the guide's ultimate positive assessment, it's bold. This is the most underrated growth hack of 2025.
Presents it as a significant underused opportunity right now.
And the final word is just this direct call to action. Ready to go viral with AI. Create your first custom GPT, plug in your best videos, and let your content get discovered, even while you sleep.
It paints a really compelling picture, doesn't it? Using AI to build this persistent, personalized discovery engine for your YouTube content. Always active, always recommending, always working.
It really makes you think, though, about where content promotion is heading. This potential shift, from relying so heavily on platform algorithms.
But you're opaque, always changing.
Exactly. To creators actively building and controlling their own AI distribution channels. What could that mean for the future? For how audiences find stuff? Will we see more creators building these personalized AI experiences as a primary way to connect?
It certainly opens that door wide, doesn't it? If strategies like this actually prove effective, it suggests a future where your content isn't just passively waiting on a platform, but is being actively curated, recommended, delivered through intelligent, personalized AI interfaces that you, the creator, designed and control.
Well, it's a fascinating potential evolution of that whole creator-audience relationship.
That really is a thought-provoking idea to leave everyone with, something to chew on as you think about your own journey navigating this digital world as a creator.